Hello and welcome to Celtic Rose Tarot. I hope that you're well. I hope this reading finds you well. As always, only take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. And yeah, let's dive in. So I thought we would do what's going to come up for you for the end of 2025, now that we're drawn into the months of the year ending. We're going to look at your current energy right now and what's going to come up. So we've got some of our oracle cards here. So, dear Heavenly Father, Divine Earth Mother, all of our spirit guides in between, please show us what we need to know today. So, what's the energy right now for the end of 2025? What is the energy right now for the end of 2025? Surround yourself with protective energy. Okay. We've got the arrow. What else? So, protective energy. And we've got set your sights higher. So we've got the arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. So I feel like for this is, as we're drawn to the end of 2025, we've got the last couple of months and it's all about recalling your energy back to you. So doing things that, making sure that you're recalling your energy back to you, and you've got set your sights higher as well. So as we're approaching into the new year, seeing how far you've come this year, but making sure that you're setting your dreams out for the next year. Surround yourself with protective energy. So a little visualization that you could probably do in the morning is just surround yourself with a white light, making sure that you're protecting your energy so that you're not getting drawn into, as the year ends, people might be looking at, have we done enough this year? And protecting yourself from that. See the positives in everything that you've done this year. Let's pull out some tarot cards. Okay, so what do we need to know for the end of 2025? Okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands. So this is all about, divine connection. So again, it's like, new beginnings are going to come. So that's towards, the start of 2026. You can dream big and you can kind of set your energy to spark the flames of what you desire for next year. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, Ace again. So aces are all about new beginnings. Ace of Swords is all about, what you're learning. So how you're growing your intellectual mind. All these things of, putting in effort so that good things come out of it. And then it's also about that, seeing things as how you can set your sights higher. So again, coming up the staircase here, higher mind, set your sights higher, going into the Ace of Wands, fanning the flames of that protective energy. This comes out of the third eye chakra. It's, that flames that are coming through. Setting your sights higher. And then we've got the Page of Swords. So again, this is about taking that leap of faith, but into something creative, but also how much are you learning? So these light bulb moments. So I feel like already you've learnt so much from this year. So you might be called towards some sort of learning period. So you might be actually just taking those steps towards your dream that you want to proceed in, but actually this is a time of learning. So the last couple of months here, as we go into the end of 2025, there's a period of learning for you. And that whatever aspect you're in, so whatever career you're in or whatever situation you're in, this is saying that you can learn from it. It's a time of learning, and to protect your energy around that. What else do we need to know? So we've got, I am surrounded by my angels. So I feel like set your sights higher, this intuitive mind, you are surrounded by angels at this time. So all you got to do is ask how everything's going to work out and lead them your direction. My breath connects me to life. And then living with purpose brings me prosperity. So I feel like in the day to day, you're going to be learning something new and I feel like you need to draw purpose to that. Purpose brings me prosperity. So like it is that idea of, you have the ability to draw from what you've learned and grow from it. What else do we need to pull out? I think because we've got the angel card there, I think we'll pull out an angel message. Oh my goodness. Oh. These are heart shaped, so they're quite hard to shuffle. Oh, how lovely. Okay, so we've got the positive outcome. At this very moment, you're sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitude, whether through love, fear, or indifference. You're always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. So with this, I feel like, you're learning to take charge of your own energy. Surround yourself with protective energy. There's a lot of learning that comes around here. You're surrounded by your angels, and your angels have literally said there will be a positive outcome. Connecting back to your breath. So I feel like, what you're learning right now is to harness your own energy. You're responsible for your own energy. So when people do things in and around our environment, our reactions to it are the things that we have control of. We don't have control of anything else. So we can look at other people and they can, be hitting those walls against us of, why have you done that? And blah, blah, blah. And this is saying that you are learning how to harness your energy and how to connect back to your breath, how to connect back to that living with purpose. Okay, that's quite exciting. Let's pull out one more card. So I think the end of 2025 is all about, learning about your energy, learning how you can control your reactions, and it is going to work out as a positive outcome. You're the one that can control your feelings, beliefs, and outcomes, and it's all about that learning. So do you need to pick up an audiobook or another book that, is helping you walk towards your path? And then we've got be brave, be bold, and be you. So yeah, I definitely feel like you need to be brave in the sense of protecting your energy from others, making sure that you're setting your sights higher, making sure that you're fanning those flames of the intuitive pull that you're being pulled towards by your angels, and learning how you can grow from a current situation. Okay, hope that resonates. And yeah, hope to see you in another reading.